Hello everyone, it is me. I am back again on the RoyalRealms SMP. Believe it or not, I am here. You're right now looking at an overview of my base, just a couple shots, and now you're looking at me. Ain't that wonderful? My face is beautiful, that's why you're looking at me. But today is a very special episode because, well, it's in a couple days, but it's been a year of Royal Realms. Can you believe it? I can't. I know. Now you may have already read this title, and it's right. It's not wrong. It's 100% correct. It's ending. This is the final episode. You may not realize, but this is the 24th one. If you didn't know, good enough for you, I guess. But it has been 1 year on the server, and now it's ending. Everyone else is practically already gone, and I'm the last one on the server. And there is just still a couple things left to do on the server, which I'm going to do very quickly. One of them is this monstrosity. I have no use for these pigs anymore, and they're just in here. So I thought, instead of letting them stay trapped, come on, pigs. Oh my god. So when this dirt covers over, which, I mean, will happen, pigs are free, basically. That's done. At least they get to live their lives in this world. You know, not in captivity. Now it happens to be nighttime. Wow, it's getting there. But this is my lodge. Welcome back. I've got all my animals. Various, my first one. First from episode 1, actually. Oh, hello, Farius. How you doing? I've also got a cat named Sawyer. Another dog called Gigabyte. A bird named Matthew McGreenfeather, because why not? A cat called Misty, and I have a dog called Chili. But Chili's been in the lawn. Chili, why are you down here? Take your place next to Misty. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, this is the frozen chili dog. Chili dog. At this point in the server's life, I've gone insane. Hello, Luna. This is my llama. You taking a sneak peek into these rooms? I know you are. You can't fool me. Yeah, these rooms are part of my lodge, which I will get into in a minute. Basically, I let people design their own rooms in my lodge. Oh, hey. He's been here forever. Because it allows them to be more involved. Welcome to my nether portal. This is the nether portal I've been using. Yes, I've villagers now. I know. And I'm going in. Because I need to do with something. Welcome. This is my monstrosity of a tunnel. So, what am I going to do? I'm going to design it finally. I know. And I'm going to do it as a very quick time lapse. So, yeah, have fun watching that, and I'll be back in 2 seconds, okay? Okay. Right, now I'm done. This is my sign. And you know what? This is the nether. Everyone's got their tunnels. We've got a mail system. We've got tunnels representing people's faces. You know. And I did mine differently because mine doesn't look interesting from the entrance, but it is because it's my awesome tunnel and it must be misspelled because I can't remember how to spell awesome. This is my tunnel. As you see, we've got flowers on the side. We've got froglets in the white glass and soul fire. It's all interesting. And then you get to them. Hello. Yeah, mobs can still spawn, which isn't the best, but oh well. This is my tunnel. We've got a nice ceiling full of glowstone, and I've got the boat thing here still. That's nice. and the walls are dungeon feeling, and then you've got like pillars, and then this is kind of like a panorama, well, whatever it's called. You can look into what looks like a nether cave full of nether mist here. Yeah, like a bunch of heads, piglins on a bow, an armadillo, this, an ender chest, and a respawn anchor. Without further ado, I think it's time to go back into the overworld. But not this way, okay? I want to show you from the beginning. Welcome to Spawn / the shopping district, because that's what it is. It's me. I am your tour guide for today, showing you what I've done. You can explore everyone else's videos, you know, blah, da, 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 da. And yeah, you can look at the history of Royal Realms through my own videos. So let's begin with this ship I'm standing on at the moment. But not this one, as this is actually planned. Because in episode 1, there was a duplicate ship, all the way in the distance. This boat right here is the duplicate. As you can see, they're exactly the same. Or you may not be able to tell. I don't know. This is actually where I spent some days fishing. So that means you can see a bunch of fishing loot. But my theme's across this bridge that I built back in episode 5. Now that everything's built up behind me, it looks a lot more full, and you can just see the giant book in the back. Goodness me, it looks like a hologram. And it will start the journey of me building about 1,000 bridges on this server. And welcome to my first few shops, which are these little, stalls for golden carrots and potatoes. And believe me, there used to be armor stands, but they disappeared. I don't know why. So yeah, golden carrots was a big seller. Got me my good amount of diamonds in the past. Yeah, as you can see, this is just extra storage. And eventually I gave up on golden carrots because gold is hard. Now, a bit more recently, I've built these shops in the style of British shops. They follow 3 different consecutive designs. One is more brick, one is more like 1800s medieval kind of. And one of them is like a convenience store, like a corner shop, whatever you want to find. And my Asian style fish shop, because why not? Now, back in episode 15, I built this Meisha shop. Yes, I did. Yeah. It wasn't actually fully complete until episode, 18? When I fully built all the mountains. But as you can see, with the sun blaring down, this place is probably one of my favorite shops. This is cookies and cream, my horses to my carriage. They're horses, I promise. Coming over this way, I've got one last shop, which is hay bales. Which I thought, why not sell hay bales? Because I want the area, I want this entire land for myself, which is what I did. As this is my hay bale sale. I've got hay everywhere. I've got wheat, technically, but yeah. A tiny windmill, a nice tree, and this island is small, but I really think I captivated the lovely style of my base. Which is farm, if you didn't know that already. It's very funny to see that all of my shops take out like 80% of this land. Literally, my shops are so big and like take so much land up that I'm surprised that people actually found a spot to build their stuff. Actually, wait, no, I did. I took all of this land off the river and they took that one. Because, yeah, I'm greedy like that and I want the land. Oh, and I can't forget to mention my neighbors, first of all. These are my neighbors. The medieval and the steampunk. These were Carefree and QI. These two and me and one other guy who was on for a couple months created the Chaos Crew. There was 4 of us and we just messed around with each other all the time. But he created a bunch of medieval builds and he was going to build a castle, but again, time caught up with us. As did QI, as he had a whole plan for a city. As you can see, he has a bunch of outlines, but only managed to do the port area. But considering how much he did, it's actually still pretty good. Now, you may have heard me mention that there was a 4th member. That was Soy Sauce. He was the ocean theme, the aquatic theme, the whatever ocean thing, yeah. This is my other neighbor, Darius, by the way. Load in. He did the pirate theme. He was the owner of the server as well. He has a really cool looking pirate ship and he is a small pirate town. His base, 8 out of 10 probably. It's pretty good. Actually has an underwater base. But he did leave quite suddenly and never came back. Unfortunate, but it happens. Life catches up and you can't do anything about it. So, other than being in the Chaos Crew and disappearing, he was a good guy. And episode 3 was me and him messing around all the time. But yeah, I died. We both died by spiders. There was like 6 spiders in a ravine. And, well, yeah, it was a whole chaotic mess. Go watch that if you want to know what he was like. Because he was really cool and funny. Now, for the time you've all been waiting for, my base. In the past, there was just a simple line of granite going across to connect the 2 parts on the river. So I thought, why not use this to my advantage and create a granite bridge? Which is what I did. It's really cool, it's simple and effective, and you can drive through it. Now this is where it gets good, okay? So this is my farms. I built a tractor. I built a windmill. I built a statue of myself. I built... Gerald! Hey, Gerald, what's up? This is Gerald. He's my scarecrow. We hung out all the time, you know. And he has a friend called... He has a friend over there. Jerry, I think his name is. But he's by the beetroots over there. Fast forward 7 episodes. In episode 20, I built all of this farmland. With a biplane going through the sky with the smoke... With the smoke particles going through the air. Now, this path actually leads to my neighbor, the medieval guy, Carefree Caleb. His place was called Cadraland. It's his whole thing. I don't know, but go watch his stuff and QIs and basically everyone's just to see their point of view on all this stuff because I was in their videos. And this is a cart. In episode 23, the previous episode, I built this fishing village. I was planning to do this forever. And I never got around to it until the other day, which is when I did this. If I spent time actually working on this one, it could have been more than just a simple vanilla spruce village. But oh well. Who can complain? Because it still looks alright, you know? It's simple, it's vanilla, but that's why I like it. This is my bridge. Every turret has wheat in it, and this is the big bridge. This is the bridge that leads me into my land. I know, it's good. I love it. This bridge is great. I love it. The towers, it's very medieval-esque, but a lot of farmland in England is actually quite medieval, so that's why I kind of based mine off of medieval, kind of. And the 2 flags above represents the land and the water that feeds our plants and the land that we grow our plants on. You may be wondering, why are you going this way? Well, that's because I did a lot of custom terrain around here. And I don't really go around here. Don't mind these spots. They're not there, I promise. And yes, this is Cherry Tree Hill. This part of it is called Cherry Tree Hill. I just thought of that because I'm smart. I did custom lakes around the place. We've got more bees around here. I don't really go around this area, so you don't see it. Oh, and this custom little waterfall, which I put some glass in to kind of look like it's splashing the water. And this massive cave system, which actually leads down here to a giant hole I dug. Look at this monstrosity. So other than those farms, I do have this one, which is a bunch of beetroots. And this guy, Joey, and my lovely lighthouse, which I will admit, it is probably better if I turn shaders off for this, because you can see it a lot clearer. All the terraforming and the lighthouse itself flickering. It's fully automatic. Back in episode 21, I thought, why not actually make something that's related to redstone and build it? Because that's what everyone was doing. And then I built this lovely area as well, because who doesn't like a bit of terraforming every now and again? And this, I couldn't think of an actual name, but it's like jungle rustic, so like justic or rungle. I don't know, but if we go to the top, yeah. God damn it! This was genuinely one of my greatest builds I've ever done on the server. It's amazing. Look at it in all its beauty. It's redstone with buildstone, maybe. I don't know. But it's very fancy. I love the terraforming. I also did that little bow, and I matched palm trees over there because Josie built that as a surprise. And yeah, overall, this is probably my favorite build in this entire server. And then it's the Mesa, you know. This is my oak village. For my villager, too. Villager 2 is a farmer. He's this one. There we are. Look, this place is getting populated with farmers and all sorts of leather workers. And this is my nether portal that leads to the nether that we were just in. But it's the moment you've been waiting for. It's my lodge. My good old lodge. And my horse. Oh, look at him. Alex's purple snail number 15. I remember his name like it was yesterday, and I've actually changed his name multiple times during Halloween and Christmas. Actually, that's a good idea. I need to go to those after I look at my base, because we did Christmas and Halloween districts. But let's just focus on my lodge for now. So welcome in. This is the guest book. The residents. Oh, look at all of this. Oh my god, oh. And we've got the top floor, which is QI, Carefree, Josie, and Darius. And the Farm Realm Master. That's my name right there. Really did decorate this nicely in episode 5. And we've got a nice good old chandelier. Painting, massive windows. A pool table. Another mess. I have too many messes. And we've got animals. Oh, look at them all. Look at you. That's my, yeah, as I said before, this is my dog Farius. And this is my lovely dining room area, which I could have got everyone to sit in, but I guess I just forgot. Because, look, I have pig heads around, I have lots of stuff, I have a boat. I just have a closet as well. I was thinking of this whole thing I could do with my base where it drops down. And then we could play like a dungeon game, but I never did it because I guess the idea ran away from me. This is my kitchen, probably the place where I used a lot of armor stands. So we've got our wall of furnaces, my pizza oven. I love my pizza oven. We've got the hanging foods. We've got the cooler kind of area where we keep all our meat. And we've got my fish tank. I promise they're not dead. They're not moving. Now, as you may have known, I have a lot of stuff up here, like the bathroom. First of all is Room 10 Room. QI is wrong, that's his name, that's his full name. I actually haven't seen them. I have been not looking for months and months. And whoa. This place is cool. He's done a really good job with this. Like, QI is an amazing decorator. And a good builder overall. Oh, apple pies. So, room 102. Josilia, the jungle. This is the jungle theme. Oh my god. What? Jesus, this place is... Jeez. I love the use of everything. This is a smaller room. People pick their rooms out. Okay, QI was first. And yeah, from then on, people just start picking their rooms and they get smaller from now on. But from what I see, this room is actually really nice. God. Next, we have Carefree, the medieval guy. I've seen his room because he was there when he was there. I was there. Yeah. It's a flipping mess in here. Oh my goodness. Look at this. This is an atrocity. 2 out of 10. Carefree's room. 2 out of 10. Yeah, look. He's got his crown. He's got... This is terrifying. Then the last room on this floor, which is Darius. I'm 4. That's his full name, yeah. But he's the pirate one. So, yeah. Oh. Very nice. It's small, yeah, but it's quite simple. I like the use of... It's very piratey. He's got a custom pirate hat texture. He's got a nice painting. He's got like barricaded windows. This is nice. Now, you may have noticed I said this floor when I was talking about the last room. So, that's where my basement comes in. Because I have people in my basement. But first of all, we need to get ourselves checked in. Oh, yeah, no one's here. I've got this little waiting room as well. You know, it's starting to flood in here as well. That's why there's water. And no, this painting don't either. Stop checking. Or maybe do. Bang! Shashinka. What is in this room? What was her theme? Like wood or something? Like a forest or something? Magical forest? I don't know. This is nice. It's simple and it's... Oh. This is actually owned by Aqua, but Aqua never had the time to finish her room. Unfortunate, but it's just how it happens. But this is my nice, lovely nether wart farm. It's nice and grown and got nether wart in the middle. I don't know what I'm doing here, but it's nice and I will appreciate it. It is, yeah. It's made to look like the nether a bit because it's, you know, nether wart and it's got blue flame, which is cool. And the leaves get darker as you go because it's like the heat from the leaves are kind of darkening them because like, yeah, it's on fire. Rah! That was my lodge. That is a rainbow. Oh my god. It's beautiful. That is my lodge. This is what it is. It's nice. It's dark oak, and that's the chimney from the pizza oven right there. Now, if you do remember, I did mention that wait, what? There are two different areas which are connected through the nether. That's the Halloween section and the Christmas section, which I did build for. So, as part of the final parts of this tour of myself on the server, let's go check that out. First of all, I think we should get onto my maze. Yes, Razor Steel's Maze of Madness. People beat it within 10 seconds. I'm still mad about that. But hey, enter at your own risk. I'm not going to show you the maze because, well, have fun doing it yourself. And here's a tip for you. Always go left. That's a really good tip. Anyway, welcome to the spooktacular. The eyeballs are floating. A skull, a spider, a witch hat, two haunted houses, and another haunted house. A pumpkin carriage. Another pumpkin. This place, oh my god. This place was crazy for the amount of time we were given, which was like 3 days. Oh, this isn't the best view of this place, is it? A bigger space in the frost biome of frost, ice, and whatever. This is the district of, you know, this is the Christmas district. I know, I'm very fancy. It's Christmas. Ooh, wow, look at this. I'll go over my builds because, well, that's what I'm doing. And this is one of them. Whoa, you didn't expect that. This is my build. I also did help on the bridge a lot. This bridge was basically built by me. This little area was built by Josie and the Mario Kart track back in episode, what was it? 12? No. 14. Episode 14. Yes, episode 14 after my farms. I did this. Christmas Town. 14. Look for that one because it's epic. And because I was tasked with building the bridge, I designed this, which is a tiny little section known as the underpass, where villagers basically live because we had to demolish a lot of houses here. And it's basically like a market area with candy cane as like light poles. You know, this is the light poles look like candy canes. That's the smartest idea I've ever come up with. Now, it may not look like much, but it is quite good because, I mean, it is good. You know, throughout my journey on the server, it's been a year, right? I've come to realize I probably built the best base. Yeah, I don't know, but this base is really, yeah, it's really good. It's proper brilliant, you know. It's just showing how far I've come from building farms, building my lodge, building lighthouse with working redstone that constantly breaks. Now you may be thinking, hey, what's this? This is all my riches. How about thee? You know, I had a lot of stuff. I had a lot of diamonds, iron, and a lot of netherite ingots. Can't forget those. And emeralds and gold, and I'm just wanting to share all of my stuff. Now this box is for my inventory. For all my tools that got me through the hard times and the amount of times I've had to replace all of my tools. I'm not kidding. Like, look. This is literally like the 7th sword I've owned. And probably like the 7th hoe. Now, I know the helmet actually has an armor trim and all the rest doesn't. But that's fine. Because I don't need armor trims to show how good I am. It's the end of the server and I've got nothing better to do. And look, you can just check out all my armor in front of my statue. And all my stuff and all my riches. Because I have no material wealth anymore. Wow, I have no need for material wealth anymore. As one final time, I end an episode of Royal Realms. It's bittersweet. And, yeah. And I hope you enjoy. Goodbye. Forever.